Hey friends, it's Living Young Country Girl, and I'm here again to talk about the Nordace backpack. You guys saw my video when I packed it for going to Dallas, and I will be showing you guys what I had in that cube, on the packing cube, because I had quite a few people ask me what was in my packing cube. And so I will be doing a separate video on that and showing you guys what I actually had in there. But I will be actually showing this one today, how I packed it for a day pack for Disneyland. This bag, again, is so convenient with all the extra pockets, with the charging port. So it really is a great bag to take with me to Disneyland, and I will talk about it in more detail after I flip the camera and show you guys what all I packed in my bag. There will also be a video coming up soon for packing for Hawaii in just my Nordace backpack, how I'm going to pack for a 7-day trip to Hawaii in my backpack. So you guys, this backpack is incredible, and I can't believe how much you can fit in it and how you can just like go for a week, and how sturdy it is and how well it is handled and held up. So be sure to stick around and subscribe if you want to see those videos. I will put a link to my video for my 5 days, when I packed for 5 days in Texas, as well as for my packing cube video. When that gets up, I will add that on here as well. But for now, let's flip the camera and show you guys what I packed for a day at Disneyland in my Nordace backpack. Okay. Okay, so here is my Nordace, or Nordic, I'm not sure how you say it, Siena backpack. I love this thing. If you guys saw my video, I took it with me to Dallas, Texas. I packed for 5 days. I will be showing you guys what I packed in my cubes, because I know that there's been a lot of questions about that. But today I'm going to share with you guys what I packed for Disneyland in this bag. So this bag is super lightweight, empty, which I love, because I don't know if you've picked up other bags and they're kind of heavy. I love that it is so lightweight when it's empty, because I can pack it full. I was walking around for anywhere from like 10 to 15 miles a day with this on my back at Disneyland, and it never bothered me. So and that was for like days and days. We were there for 4 days in a row. So it is so comfortable to wear, and I absolutely love that. It has the super padded straps. They're adjustable. But more than anything, you can pack so much in here, and it doesn't feel that heavy, and I love that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what I pack in here for our day at Disneyland. So to start off, you've got this wonderful compartment up front here. And in here I have some eyeglass cleaners and one of my energy shots from Young Living, the Nitro, which I absolutely love. Now this is a padded spot, which is really nice. So if you want to put glasses or something in here, you can do that. I have some lipstick. I have a spray sanitizer, as well as we have this little mini Uno card game, so when we're waiting for parades or shows, we can just play that. And then I have an extra power cord. Now the cool thing about this is this power cord can plug in right here, you guys. There's a spot, and you just plug it right in, and then you go ahead and plug into your device that you need charged. There's a pack inside. It does not come with one, so you do need to have your own power bank, and you plug it in inside, and there's a pocket for it and everything, and then you can charge your devices, which I love, because then it was just so much more simple, and it just made it super easy. So another thing I want to say is, as you can tell, this is a light colored bag. I was putting this on the ground on many rides. Pretty much every ride, you have to set your bag down on the ground. You can't have it on your back. You can't have it, some of them you can have them in front of you, but most of them you have to put them on the ground, between your feet, where everybody's feet have been stepping. And it is slightly dirty on the bottom, but seriously, you guys, I cannot believe how clean this stayed with how it is. Another cool one, which I didn't necessarily have to have for Disneyland, but I did. I put extra copies of our IDs and things inside here. And it's a nice little hidden spot. Now, if you're traveling with suitcases and you're going somewhere, you can just go ahead and put the pulley cart handle right here, and this will go on there, which is so awesome. This hook is also super strong, because I would hang it on the bathroom doors all the time, and there's absolutely no like wear or tear or anything on that, which we did find our last backpack we took to Disneyland, which we thought was pretty beefy. By the end of the trip, the zipper was breaking and it was ripping right here. So I am super, like I said, excited, because we pack a lot in here. So we covered this side, we covered the charger port. Now let's show you this side. On this side, I don't have too much. There's another soft case where I actually have my sunglasses in there. And then there's an actual clip, so if I want to hook my keys or something, I could hook them on there and I don't lose them. but it's a really great size pocket. You can actually fit a lot in there. We have our thermos water bottle, which we love to have something like that. So if we have hot or cold drinks, it works really great. And then in this big pocket in the back, it is actually made for a computer, but since we don't need a computer at Disneyland, I had my Mickey ears and I had a beanie and some gloves all stuck in here. I like to keep things that are really soft in here, even though it's really padded, it just makes it like nice. So when we were at the park, I put on my ears and I was ready to go. Now, let's get into the main compartment, show you what all was in there. I love that the zippers come down really far so you can actually get in there and look pretty good. So right off the bat, when I go to Disneyland, I prepare for pretty much anything. I do love Young Living essential oils, and so this is kind of my go-to bag for all things that I may need. I have, again, sanitizer spray to sanitize our hands after each ride. The Thieves one is amazing. We also spray down our tables before we go anywhere, so love that. Some insect repellent, alkaline, which is for, you know, dietary, or not dietary, but for like tummy issues. We have rollers for sore muscles. We have rollers for stress. We have rollers for breathing. We have, these are some of my favorite ones. This one's called Sneezy, and it has some stones in there, and it's for our allergies. We have Doc, which is for digestion. I made some little ones, and then I think I have, yeah, Happy, which is just what I call my mommy roll-on. And then I believe this one, oh, this is Adventure Awaits. And this is a muscle one as well. I also made one called Wish, which I thought was super cute. And this is Ballard, and it just kind of is like another amazing smelling one, but also is just really good for helping you out. So I have all of my oils in here. I have little oils, I have chapstick, I have feminine products, I have rubber bands, I have whatever you can probably think of, you know, nail files, nail clippers, all of that is inside this. So this is kind of my, you know, essentials bag. So that fits in there. Now I have these absolutely darling, I picked these up at Marshall's. They're called reusable. I don't know, I'm sure you could find them anywhere else, but these are super awesome. I don't obviously have anything in here right now, but I will show you guys what they're like. So you pop them open and you have this compartment right here, and then you have an ice pack and a spoon if you need it. And then you have another compartment. So what we did was we actually packed sandwiches inside here. So we had a sandwich cut in half on both of these compartments. So that way throughout the day, I don't like eating at Disneyland too much. This was what we took, and that ice kept it nice and cool, and I didn't have to worry. What I actually did a lot of the days is, if you saw my hotel review, we had a full-size kitchen, so I had a freezer, and I would freeze my Ningxia Red, which are my energizing, revitalizing, great for your immune system supplement from Young Living. And so I would actually freeze 2 of these, and they fit perfectly inside here. And so I actually, by the time I was ready to drink them, we'd already eaten our sandwiches and everything, and I would have these as well. So it actually worked out really good. But if you don't do that, these do come with a little ice pack in there. I've done it before where I've put a sandwich and then I put fruit at the bottom. We did that on a couple of the days. But it's just a really great way to be able to pack a lunch, save a little money while you're at Disneyland, and it's nice, small, and it just pops right in there, so it fits right on there. So love that. I also have my Thieves sanitizer wipes, which is super important, again, to wipe down any surfaces that were dirty. We had some jerky and some orange that we picked up at Trader Joe's before we headed, and so we just would restock those along with some granola packs every single day. A pin, because everybody needs a pin. Here's my little first aid kit that I have. It also has a couple cough drops and things like that. Then here's an extra battery bank. I have an extra battery bank, and then we've got, this is so great. Now this was, I did pick this up on Amazon. It's called the Bears Outdoor. This is a very good size, thin blanket. Look how small this is, right? And this folds out to a really large size, so that when we like choose a spot for a parade or a show again, I'm able to kind of like reserve a bigger area. So even like, let's say if my husband's saving it for himself, we put down this blanket and it saves our spot. It also saves us from sitting on a dirty ground. But more than anything, it just kind of helps reserve our spot without being crammed in. If you've been to Disneyland, you know that people start pushing in on you. Even with this blanket, we've had people sit on it, but we're like, excuse me, we're saving this blue area, you know? So that has helped a lot. It also is slightly waterproof, so worst case scenario, you could always, you know, put it over you if it started raining. We do bring, I do think I took it out of here actually. We do have rain ponchos. I did take it out of here because it was wet, because it did rain when we were there. But I just buy the cheap ponchos either from the dollar store or somewhere like that where I could throw it away at the end of the day. And I just keep them in here. So But I highly recommend getting some kind of thin blanket to help you reserve your spot if you like to watch shows and parades, because it makes a world of difference, especially if you don't want to sit in the dirty ground. A lot of times we do have lunch while we're waiting, or we'll be eating, but it also just keeps us clean. And then I have one of these, because it was winter, one of these soft fold-up jackets. You can pick these up on Amazon for about 30 bucks. This one is one that I have from Young Living that I picked up this past year at convention. And I love it because it keeps you warm, and then it folds up super, super small, but it is super warm. Another thing is, I actually sprayed this down. I went to the camping section in Walmart and found the water repellent spray, and I sprayed all of our jackets down, because this isn't a true raincoat, but I wanted it to have a little bit more protection because it was supposed to be sprinkling on and off. So that's a really great idea. Also, to spray down your shoes. We spray down the tops of our tennis shoes just to kind of give them a little more protection when it started raining. So that was in there. I have my tripod. And then they always give you these little zippity-doo bags for if you need to put your phone in if you're going on a water ride. And then we have, inside here is the plug. And let me guys try to tip this so I can show you guys. So you have a waterproof pouch right here, which is really great, again, if you have something wet. During the summer, I will put flip-flops in here. Like, we go to the dollar store and buy dollar flip-flops. So when we go on the water rides, I take off my shoes and I put them in here. And if you know, especially at Grizzly Rapids, there are lockers that you can use for free for an hour. So if you're going, I think it's an hour or 2 hours. So if you're going on the ride, you can put all your stuff in there and use it for free. And then when you come off, you can get it. So that's what we do, is we put our backpacks, we put our tennis shoes, we throw on our flip-flops, throw on our raincoats if we don't want to get super wet, and we go on the rides, and then we come off and take them off. So this is a really nice compartment because it's plastic, so it doesn't get everything else dirty. And then you have the two pouches down here, which you could put a power bank in both of those. I just keep an extra one in here, although I probably should put it in here because it takes up less room. And then I just keep my power banks in there, attach it to this cord, and then they just tuck right on in here. And then this is where the power comes out, as I showed you. This is also a hand sanitizer, the Young Living hand sanitizer, so we sanitize our hands a lot. Super important to keep germs at bay when you're at Disneyland, because yeah, there's a lot of them. So I think that's it. That was our bag. Oh, and then I have my tripod for taking any pictures that we want. So that is what I pack in our bag for Disneyland, you guys. Can you believe how much stuff goes into this bag? And again, it was not heavy. The straps held up through the whole time there. I do have a little pouch that I got from Tokyo Disney that I keep like our actual passes in, and like my credit card and stuff like that. And then our fast pass reminders and anything like that. But otherwise, everything is kept in this bag. It's super lightweight, super easy, and just works awesome for those day trips to Disneyland, especially if you need to bring a lot of stuff. And I mean, honestly, you guys, even if I had kids and I had to pack an extra outfit in here, there would still have been room. You could throw some extra diapers up in here, throw a few diapers and wipes, which is what I used to do when we had our daughter. I would just bring like 2 or 3 diapers and a little Ziploc bag of wipes and an extra onesie or something. And so it really wasn't a lot extra, because I always figure, worst case scenario, if you're parked there in your car, or if you have a hotel nearby, if you're too far that you can't walk or take a shuttle, then it kind of makes it a little bit harder, but then you're probably driving there. But I always had extra stuff there. And so that's another thing that I don't worry about so much now. Our kids are older. They're not going to get soaking wet. But during the summer, we do have them each bring their own backpack. And they have water, snacks, as well as a change of clothes in there. So if they want to do something where they're getting wet playing in the sprinklers, they have their own change of clothes. So there you guys go. That is my Disney day bag. I hope this helped you guys out. If you guys want to know more about Nordace and you want to order one, be sure to check out the description box below. You will get a 10% discount if you use my link. I am not sponsored by them, but I do get a commission if you use my link, so I greatly appreciate that. But like I said, I saw this bag, I ordered this bag, I loved it, and then I started sharing about it, and they then offered me this discount code and stuff. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys are Disney fans like I am, it's a really great way to get a lot of stuff into your pack. And again, even going through security, it wasn't super hard because everything was just like boom, boom, boom right there. So there you guys go. Hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day, and we'll see you guys all again real soon. And yeah, until next time.